Diba? Like
Exactly, that you
something
agree
new
with.
in the systems, in what
Or
we've
the
been
look of
doing.
the store,
Or the look of the
the
store,
equipment,
yeah.
or new products that are introduced. Who wants to start this off?
For Maxes, I always introduce new products almost every quarter. They have the promos, the for sharing promos, and then for the product launching, they are very consistent with that.
And you're happy with that and not find it, may bago na naman, may bago na naman.
No, I'm happy because
It's preferred.
yeah, it's preferred by the customers that they want something new in the store.
Also. Because sometimes, especially again, from the side of a franchisee who may not be keeping up to date, some might feel the pressure that we're going to change the look of the store and I just finished painting the something of the store. I mean, sometimes that's an issue, right? And then you're going to implement this new one. How about Ms. Pete?
Lately, we have been required to, at Generics Pharmacy now, we have been required to renovate the stores to the new look. Yes, if you've noticed, yeah. To follow a certain standard with regards to the look, which at first we didn't really, we didn't really agree on because we were thinking, why do we have to spend? We're selling even without changing the look, which we realized after we changed, of course we followed, and after that, then we realized we saw the reason why we had to do it. So then you appreciate that, it's not like they told us to do that just like that. It came from a study that works. And with regards to products, the head office has been very active in getting more and more generic forms of all the different brands. So basically, I think almost every week we get a message from head office that we now have the generic counterpart of this brand, of this brand, of this brand. So eventually, we add to the products.
Of course, with regard to pharmaceuticals, it's also always the trend of the sickness of the moment. Like a certain kind of flu for this month is not the same flu.
Yes.
Three months ago, right? So I'm sure at least in pharmacies, pharmaceutical businesses, you always do.
Yes.
Same as with products, with baked goods or new products or promos, it's part of it. But in the side of the franchisors, I like that your franchisee spoke in behalf of the franchisors that there's research that comes into the implementation of these must-dos to be aligned with the plans of the company or the brand. So, sir, would you like to expound on that?
For Sea Oil, that's part of the reason why we continue to maintain company-operated stores so that we can test and try new things in those stores, and so that when we do roll it out to our system and to the franchisees, then it will be supported, and we will tell them that this has been done over a certain period, and this is the data that supports maybe when we do the re-imaging or when we change the lighting, for example, or when we employ a new point of sale system, then we are able to support that with, okay, this is the performance based on the research that we've done in our company-operated sites.
Sir Jerome?
For me, Donut, innovation actually is two-pronged. No? It comes from external considerations and internal ones. Now, when I say internal, these are innovations that we tend to do because of consumers, because of competition, because of everything that is outside of the company. And this is where innovation like product innovation comes in. This is where new store look comes in. These are new ways of locating and all of these things. No? From the internal side, it's basically innovating on how we do things, brought about by our internal analysis, whether there's something we're doing that we can do better. And a lot of these things are born out of when you look at when you do your analysis of the business and see that there are certain things that stand to improve, then you have to innovate in your internal systems as well. Where does franchise or franchisee relationship come in this argument? It's always easy to come up with something new. But when you're trying to implement it in the franchise community, you have to consider the ease of implementation. If it requires investment, you have to consider the returns of the franchisee. Because the danger here is the franchisor might just impose. While it makes sense, given the reasons that I gave, externally or internally, one thing is left for you to decide on, which is how easy can the franchisees implement this?
When you said the word impose, is it absolute? Or there should always, I'm sure there's a certain period of time to adjust to what is asked of franchisees to implement, right? There should be that.
Yeah, depends on what the project is. No? Of course, but there will always be agreed upon timelines as to the implementation of whatever it is that they're trying to implement.
What happens if they don't? If they are not able to? I like how Miss Tweet and Miss they just started to look at each other. What happened? No, it's true. I mean, as much as we'd like to believe that there's a 100 or 99.9 something.
May I, Glenn? If I go back to my earlier statement about setting of expectations and Glenn is saying about opening of communication lines and you guys talking about the plans that you will implement, this is something that both the franchisor and the franchisee will agree upon anyway. So if you guys agree on a deadline, then this is assumed to have been a mutually agreed upon deadline. Failure to do so, then therefore, you guys should be mature enough to accept the consequences is such a harsh word.
Be accountable.
Penalty? Sir Glenn?
No, I think, when there is a deadline and the deadline's missed, then there is a failure in communication somewhere. So, we just need to figure out if there is a need really to maybe sit down again and talk about it, because maybe there is that issue about, the investment not being clear in terms of the return and all that.
And I want to go back to what you did say, that this is the stage where we need to work together. This is not about you or me, it's we coming together and working together. Yes? Anybody would like to throw some questions our way from our audience members? Or are you liking the flow of questions we're asking so far?
Yeah, maybe you have some questions that we didn't ask. Feel free, there's microphones all over to approach the mic and ask questions to our panelists.
Yes. Hi, good afternoon, sir.
I'm Joe Faustino, AIM professor. Sitting beside Andrew Terry has made me very realistic. Therefore, I'd like to ask about divorce. There comes a time, even in the best of franchises, when you have to consider divorce. Now, I'd like to know from the resource persons, under what circumstances would you consider divorce? And then